Hello, let's do connections for Wednesday, November 12th. All right, very interesting looking puzzle today. We have a bunch of, I don't even know what to call them, just double O words. Not all of them though, but most of them. You have yellow, polo, loco, all of them like end in O, and then you get down to dope, and it's just dope, golf, and goat. Like all of them end in O except these three down here, which is a little strange. It's almost like they wanted to have a theme and then they kind of ran out of steam. All right, YOLO and FOMO are what, acronyms? Is that the proper word? Also kind of slangy acronyms. YOLO is you only live once, FOMO is fear of missing out. Do we have other ones? BOGO, buy one, get one. GOAT, the greatest of all time. So that's a potential category. All right, sumo and judo are both martial arts. I don't see another two of those though. Golf and polo are sports, so maybe. These could be like Summer Olympic sports. Summer Olympic events. Well, is polo an Olympic event? I know water polo is, but is polo on its own one? I'm not sure, actually. I don't recall seeing it. Poco is Spanish for little. Rojo is Spanish for something. Loco is Spanish for crazy. Rojo. Why can't I think of that one? I'm not sure about that now. A dope, a bozo, a dodo, and loco. This is like insult for somebody being crazy. So that's another category. What would that leave? What haven't we tried yet? We haven't tried Poco, Rojo, Como, and what's the other one we haven't tried yet? Yo-yo. Rojo. Is Rojo red in Spanish? But that doesn't mean anything. Like in terms of this category. Like these aren't Spanish words. Well, Poco is. Como. I don't know what this category would be. I am right about the other categories, I think. I just want to double check the other categories. We had yellow, FOMO, goat, and BOGO. And we had sumo, judo, golf, and polo. And then dope, bozo, loco, and dodo. So yeah, that leaves Poco, Rojo, yo-yo, and Como. And I have no idea what this would be. I mean, this is under the assumption all the other three categories are correct. Because I cannot figure this one out. So I'm going to submit it. Because if I can't figure it out, I'm assuming it's purple. It's either this one or the acronym one that's purple, I think. No, we're one away. Okay, so I was wrong. I was wrong about something. All right, I'm going to do YOLO, FOMO, BOGO, and GOAT. Okay, acronyms. And then what was the other one? Bozo, Loco, Dodo, and Dope. No, that's one away. Okay, so that's the category that's wrong. All right, so I'm assuming then golf, sumo, judo, and polo are correct. All right, sports, just sports. So what am I wrong about here? All right, we had bozo, dope, loco, and dodo. That was one away. And that left this other one that was also one away. I tried both of those. So which one doesn't go? Maybe yo-yo? Like you're a yo-yo? But why would dope go in with this other one? This is the downside of going purple first. Because I made two mistakes already. Although I probably would have made that, in fairness, I probably would have made that mistake anyway. Like if I'd already submitted these two, I probably still would have done the same thing. So, although I wouldn't have tried the other one. So actually this is a downside. Since this was one away, I wouldn't have tried the other four like this because I would have already known that was one away. So this is the downside to trying to get purple first. So maybe, yeah, maybe it's yo-yo instead of dope. But I don't know why. Or is it dope-y? Is it Bozo the Clown? Yo-Yo the Clown? I don't know. Bozo is the only clown I know. Maybe Loco is going in with the other one as the Spanish word category. Actually. Yeah, okay. Spanish words. All right. I thought there was might be a Spanish word category, but I wasn't thinking of como like that. But como estás? Yeah, okay. Well, I should have. I do Spanish like multiple times a day on Duolingo. You'd think I would have recognized a few of these better. I mean, I did. I even said, I think at one point, Spanish for little and Spanish for crazy and Spanish for red. For some reason, I didn't think como for some reason. I'm not sure why. All right. I don't think this one was that hard. I think I just made a couple silly mistakes because I didn't think it through and I didn't recognize como for whatever reason. All right, let's see what they give it. 2.8. I mean, I did make the two mistakes, but I'm kind of annoyed with myself for making those two mistakes now. Because I don't know, it felt like it should have been easier than that. All right, let's check the bots. Okay, 3 out of 5 difficulty, 57% solve rate. The biggest category by far is losing, so it's trickier than I thought it was, maybe. I see that and I still made 2 mistakes. All right. I have a completely unique game, so that's fun. Of course, yellow first. The acronyms, that's the first one I saw. And then, interestingly, green is coming in last by far. Let's check ever. So, the vast majority of people getting yellow, and then a pretty big drop down to blue, and then purple and green. All right, losing games, yellow, 10% just getting nothing. And yellow, blue, blue, yellow, blue. Green's not showing up in the losing games at all. So basically, if you don't know green, you're losing. Let's check the mistakes. Pejorative slang, yeah, I did that one. And this was me just trying to get purple first. So not many people make that mistake. Dope is a slang word, yeah, I can see that too, but it's not an acronym. Oh, yo-yo's a sport? I guess you could consider it kind of a sport. It's more of a, I don't know, I guess. It takes hand-eye coordination, that's for sure. People putting POCO in with the acronym? What was the one they left out? BOGO. Oh, people not getting the buy one, get one. Okay. I've spent too much time on slick deals to not know what BOGO means. Interestingly, I don't see a rainbow herring in here. All right, bit of a tricky one, although I still feel like I should have got a perfect game out of that. Just not seeing Como. As somebody who grew up in the Southwest and I'm around Spanish speakers a lot, and I'm currently working on my Spanish, I should have gotten that one. Oh well, if you're enjoying the videos, please leave a like and follow and let me know how you did today. All right, on to the mini. Looks like we have circles for the second time this week. Let's see what we're doing here. All right, place with ships and slips. Dock. Assignment for delivery driver. Package. I'm not sure. Way in. Door. What might leave stains on a gardener's pants? Dirt. Fearsome dinosaur for short. T-Rex. Person giving blood. A donor. So I think dirt is wrong. Donor. Is donor spelled ER or OR? 2 down. Kind of belly button that 10% of the world has. An Audi. Shortcut for cut for short. What? Control. How do you shorten control? CRTL, I think. Door opener, like 6 across. A key. Assignment for a delivery driver. A route. Entry. What might leave stains on a gardener's pants? I'm not sure. Oh, give it a rest already. Oh, wrong one. Rest. What? Soil. Yeah, I don't know why I put donor with ER. It did look a little off, but most words are ER, and I was just like, it just threw me off for a second. And we had dock, route, assignment for delivery driver, okay. Weigh-in, entry, soil. So soil, dirt, all right. Okay, I got there. It wasn't terrible, it wasn't great either. All right, on to pips. Oh, wait, 30, so this has to be all 5 fives. How are we putting these in here? 0 5 is gonna have to go like this. 3 5 is going to have to go like this. 1 5 is going over here. 5 5 is going up and down in the middle. And then the 2 5 is going over here. All right. 15 seconds. Not bad. On to the medium. All right. Let's see. We have 3 equals in here. What do we have 3 of? We have 3 5s. And I think that's it. All right. So I'm guessing this is the 5 5 here. And maybe just the 5 0. Could be. Yeah, maybe. Or we could do, let's see, we could do 2 4 here, and then we could do 0 3 up. We don't have a 5 though, so no, that doesn't work. Okay. Let's see, we're gonna need a domino here. We could do the 5 up like this, and then we could do like 6 4. That's possible. And then these would still have to be 2s. Maybe we do... No, that doesn't work. Maybe we could do this. We could do 6, 3. No, because we need a 6 up here. Wait up. Maybe we could do this, this, move that one around, and then we could do 3, 0 like this. Almost there. What did I get wrong? Oh, this is an 8. What am I doing? Yeah, that doesn't work. That doesn't work at all. What am I doing there? Maybe that's not a 5, 5 there. Well, the 5s have to go in here, so maybe the 5, 5 goes up. I guess it doesn't really matter. I liked it better the other way. It's more versatile that way, because then we can possibly put the 0 up here. All right. Maybe we're putting 0, 4 here, and then 0, 3 up. And we could do, no, we don't have a 5. We can't put the 3 up here. 2, 2, maybe 0, 4, 4, 6, 6, 3. Oh, here it goes. We go 6, 3, and then 3, 0. That wasn't very good. That wasn't very good at all. I got stuck, I think, wanting to put a 6, 0 in here for some reason. I thought I was maybe being clever. I wanted to use this 5, 0 up. Just didn't work out. Oh well. Alright, hopefully the hard goes better than the medium. Alright, we need 4 of something in here, we need 4 of something in here, and 4 of something in here. What do we have a lot of? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 1s. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 3s. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 2s. Okay. So the 6s, the 4, and the 0s don't go in these equal cages. I think maybe we only have 1, 4. We have a couple 0s, so the 0s could go up here. Or this double 6. That's possible. Actually, I don't think it is. I think this 6, 6 has to go in one of these two cages. Not sure which one, because it can't overlap with anything else. So I'm thinking probably goes here like this. And then this 4, 2, this would have to be the 4. Or we could be 3s. No, the 3s need to go in one of the other cages, I think. Alright, so if that's a bunch of 2s, we could do like 2, 3. Wait up, is that going to work? We need a domino here, domino here, domino here, and a domino here. That works, okay. And then we'd need another 2, 3 or a 2, 2 down, and we don't have a 2, 2 down or a 2, 3, so that doesn't work. In fact, I don't know if the 2 can go in here. Do all of the 4 cages need a double? What do we have doubles of? We have a double 3, we have a double 1. We don't have a double 2. Okay. What's the most versatile double cage? It'd have to be this one. What if we did 4, 2 like this? Did I try that already? Domino here, domino here, domino here. But this would have to be a double 2. We don't have a double 2. So maybe the 6, 6 goes here. Doesn't matter? I'm not sure if it matters. This would have to be 0s then. So we'd have to do something like 0, 1, 1, 1. This would have to be 0, 2 over here. Do we have a 1, 2? We do, so we could do this. And we could do the 4, 2. Okay, this might work. And then this would be the 3, 2, the double 3, and then the 1, 3 goes at the bottom if I can get this rotated over. Alright. Barely longer than the medium. I think the 4, 2 has to be forced there. I mean, I put it in there pretty quickly, but I was pointing it down into here. And then I knew pretty early on that the 6, 6 had to go in one of these two cages, either the green or the teal one up here. I wonder if there was multiple solutions to this. I should have realized that the 1 would be sticking out here because there was 5 of them. That's the only thing that makes sense there, is that 1 right there is the extra 1. So maybe I should have realized that from the beginning, because I counted them out and I said we had 5 1s. And it's not greater than 2, and it can't go in any of the other equals cages. So yeah, the 1 was always going to go there. So this had to be 3s over here. Which means this had to be 2s over here, which means this had to be 1s. Okay, so I think pretty much everything is forced. I think it is a unique solution. You know, I haven't really paid that much attention to it, but are they counting up? I think yesterday's looked like a 6, and this one looks like a 7, so I'm assuming tomorrow's is going to look like an 8. I don't know why they're counting up, if there's a reason for it. Not sure. Okay, well, if you're enjoying the videos, please leave a like and subscribe, and let me know how you did on all the puzzles today.